What's up, everybody? I'm Afaba Elian, owner of T-Shirt Kings, T-ShirtKings247.com. Gold for Your Mouth, the Legendary People Podcast, Ohio Kings Elite. That's a 501c3. And I've owned other businesses for these past 25 years. And I am teaching a course on how to start your own t-shirt company. So, with starting a t-shirt company, you have to decide what type of t-shirts you would like to do, and figure out who your target market is. Like when you're saying I want to do shirts for businesses, that would be more along the line of screen printing, direct to film, or direct to garment. Even embroidery. If you're saying that you want to just do print on demand t-shirts, that would be more along the lines of just doing if you wanted to do t-shirts for like funerals and memorials and even birthday parties or anything dealing with pictures, then that would be more like heat transfer t-shirts. So you kind of got to pick which one you want to do, and you have to decide what type of money you have in order to get started. So I'm going to go over three different ways you can approach starting your own t-shirt company. The first way is the easiest way that you can do without having any money or just a little bit of money, right? You can make t-shirts without buying any equipment, without learning how to operate Photoshop or any of the other design tools that it takes in order to make t-shirts. And the way that you do that is you simply middleman t-shirts. You start letting everybody know on your social media. You can run ads and so on and so forth to let people know that you make t-shirts. Then you can take orders for t-shirts and then send them to a business like mine who actually produces the t-shirts. So you take the order, send it to us, or send it to anybody who makes t-shirts but us, and then we produce it and then send it back to you, and you collect your profit without doing anything. For example, we sell t-shirts for $30. What you would do is you would sell the t-shirts for $40. You collect $10 off of every shirt you sell. You sell 10 shirts, then you make your $100. And that's just only for just taking an order, sending it to us. Let me go back a little bit. We make t-shirts for $20. So you would sell them for 25, 30, whatever you could sell them for. You definitely could sell them for at least 25, 32. It just depends on what area you live in, how much competition you have, and what type of salesman you are. But that is a way for you to start selling t-shirts right off the rip. You want to get on your social media page. You want to make a few shirts as samples, take pictures of them, of the people who you're making the shirts for, and then get business cards and flyers and all of your promo printed, and you start going to schools. You can go to clubs, you can go to anywhere where people are at, events, and you start handing out your flyers. Now, this is a critical step in starting a t-shirt business because you have to let people know what you're doing. And when I first started 25 years ago, we didn't have social media. We didn't have as much social media as it was. So we printed up business cards and flyers and just took them to nightclubs. And everybody that came out, sometimes I would put them like on the car windshields and stuff like that. But what works a little bit better is that I call hand to hand combat. where people are coming out of the club and you right there. Here you go. Check me out. I got a store. Come through. Check me out. Check me out. And if you don't have a storefront yet because you don't got the money, you just getting started, all you need really is a Facebook page. And you do have to get some trust. So for people to know that you're not scamming them with these t-shirts because they don't have anywhere just to like literally come and pick them up from you. So, but technically all you need is a Facebook page where people can send you their artwork, get your email or Facebook, but send you their artwork. After they send you the artwork, you tell them how much it is, then they can put a deposit down on that order. Once they put the deposit down, you take that deposit money and then you give it to who's ever going to manufacture your t-shirts for you, right? And then they send you the order back. Then the customer pays you the rest of the deposit and you get your profit there. And the thing about selling t-shirts is you can always sell a group of t-shirts. So if somebody just wants to buy one t-shirt and you got to send it to me and then send it back and all of that other stuff, then that might be like a little bit of a headache to just sell one t-shirt and you're only making like 10 or 15 or $12 off of it. But once somebody buys 10 t-shirts, which happens all the time, like you can even set a minimum order of 12 shirts. A lot of companies do that. You got to at least buy 12 shirts. So if you're making $10 off of each t-shirt that you sell and you're selling 12, that's $120, right? And then if you could get 5 orders like that in a day, now you've made $600 for just that one day without you doing anything. But what you need to do in order to get started is you have to put in that effort. You have to go out and promote your business. Now, having a Facebook page in order to promote your business, it works okay. But Facebook is a place for business. The only way that Facebook makes money is off of people running ads. I don't know if that's the only way they make money, but that's a huge part of Facebook. And Facebook ads are extremely effective. They've been extremely effective for me. So I constantly run Facebook ads, right? But you have to spend a little bit of money with them in order for you to, one, create brand awareness. Let people know that you're available. And it does take a little bit of time for people to trust you as a business owner, whether you got a storefront or not. But if you don't got a storefront, it's going to take a little more brand awareness for people to actually trust you if you kind of just operating locally. But if you're online doing it and you build your website with, if you build your website and then you get a strong ranking on Google and people are using keywords to come and find people who make shirts in your area and you're popping up first, second, or third, then from your website, you can sell shirts all over the country and never have a piece of equipment. Somebody orders the shirt from you online, you take it that same day, send the artwork to us, pay us, and then boom, we send it right back to you. And you collect your profit. You've already collected your profit if they're ordering from you online. So for example, they're placing an order with you online for $300. It costs you $200 to make it. You just pay us the $200 and you got your profit before you even pay us or pay any manufacturer that you choose to go to. So that is the easiest way to make t-shirts. Just middleman it. You would just be a t-shirt broker. You take the customer and connect them with the person who is actually making the t-shirts and you collect your fee off top. Perfect way. It's a great way to do it. All right. You don't need to have any equipment. You don't have to have any knowledge. I mean, the more knowledge that you have about the different printing processes, I'm not going to say you don't have to have any knowledge. You do need to understand the different styles of printing in order for you to properly make the sale to the customer. So you need to know the difference between, screen printing, heat transfer, vinyl lettering, and like direct to film or direct to garment, embroidery. Those are just your main t-shirt, the main different ways that you can make t-shirts. And then also just how to sell t-shirts. All t-shirt companies use what I call quantity breaks, right? Or pricing tables, where if you buy one shirt is $30. If you buy 12 shirts, now all of a sudden the shirts are $20. You buy 50 shirts, now the shirts are $10. So every t-shirt company use price breaks. What I would do is I would go and look at some of the main t-shirt companies, look at their price chart, and then, try to make your prices competitive with those prices. One thing about you doing t-shirts locally, it's a little easier to deal with a local company than using some major big boy company, because you can establish a relationship with the person in case you need to reorder tees. That's always convenient. Your turnaround should be faster than going somewhere else, to like going online, ordering them from Custom Ink or ordering them from any other like major t-shirt customizer. So those are your advantages, where you could just charge just a little bit more for the convenience that you're going to provide. So check out your competition and then base your prices on them. But remember now, if you are not actually making any t-shirts, right, your price is going to probably be a little bit higher than everybody else's, because you have to go to somebody to get those t-shirts made. So that's going to put just a little bit of a dent in your profit, but you're going to make up for it because you're not buying any equipment. You don't have any overhead except for, your promotion, your effort, the sweat equity of going out and being courageous and letting everybody know that you make t-shirts. Even if you have to, cold call, which I hate doing that. I don't think that it works that well, because people don't feel like buying something that they don't even know was coming down the pike, But sometimes it could work. But I would go more on passing out your business cards, passing out your flyers. You can do some promotion on Facebook for free, right? But then you can always run your Instagram ads, your Facebook ads, your TikTok ads, and your YouTube ads. And then you can also run ads on Google. Now, I'll get more to the advertisement and the promotional part about this in just a little bit. But just for starters, Google is a necessary tool in order for you to get found and for people to start calling you, instead of you always going to approach them. You need a strong presence on Google. And you need to have the presence to be strong for your city. In particular, you want to be ranking #1 in your city. And we'll talk about how to do that in another course. But you want to make sure that you do have a strong presence on Google. And there's 2 ways that you can do that. 1, you can pay Google to do it. And then 2, you need to put in that work on your website, making sure that your website is full of all of the keywords that represent your business the best. And then Google searches the web, and then they, when somebody puts in a search inquiry for whatever it is that you're selling, then they will line it up and say, okay, they're asking for what this person has on their website, and then that's how your ranking gets established. We've always ranked in the top 10 on Google. What's up, bro? Okay, bet. So that's one way to start your t-shirt business. Just find somebody that makes t-shirts, and you could start your own clothing line. That's one thing, but I think that when you make shirts for everybody, customized, it just makes your base a lot more broad, and that's the way to go for starters. And then after you start doing that, after you're learning the game while making money, then you start buying yourself equipment, which is the second way to make t-shirts. All right. So we got the first way that you can start making t-shirts lined up. And now you can go to part two, which is what equipment do you need in order to start making t-shirts yourself? All right, t-shirtkings247.com. I'm Akaba Elian. Yeah.